Gwe Ipchilidach, bonjour, bienvenue, hello, and welcome to Hector Arena for this afternoon's Maritime Major Female Hockey League game between the visiting Down East Auto Parts Stars, who represent the eastern half of Prince Edward Island, and they will be taking on the Northern Subway Selects, who represent the northern mainland part of Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. This is Petter Sports and Streaming on Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome to the Hector Arena for this afternoon's game, and it should be a good one. Two teams who are each the defending champions of their respective provinces. Two teams who have come out to a very hot start for this season. And two teams who, whenever they face off against each other, always have very exciting, very entertaining hockey games. Before we go any further in our pregame, we must take a moment to once again acknowledge that the Hector Arena, as well as the entire town of Pictou, and for that matter, the entire region covered by the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, which includes all of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island, all lie within the ancestral and unceded territory of Mi'kmaq. Taking a closer look at today's matchup, it is the team that currently sits in second place in the league. Although they have the league's best overall record, they sit in second in points because the Greenfoot Capitals have played more games than them. And I'm talking about the team in second place right now being the Northern Subway Selects with 14 wins, no losses, just a single tie against the Greenfoot Capitals as the lone blemish on their record. The Caps, however, have played 3 more games. They also have 14 wins. They have 1 regulation loss, 1 overtime loss, and 2 ties. For the Selects, 14 wins and a single tie. So Selects sit in second place, but with 3 games in hand on the Capitals and just 2 points back. The Selects right now do very much control their own fate when it comes to where they would finish in the overall standings. The Stars, meanwhile, after starting out 10-0 to begin the season, dropped 4 straight, 2 of them against these Northern Subway Selects and then 2 against the Penguins, before getting a couple of wins in their last 2 games out after that stretch of 4 straight losses. They didn't play last weekend, but the weekend before came away with a 6-0 win and a 5-4 win over the Cape Breton Lynx to get back into the win column and improve to 12-4 on the season, which has them 5th overall, and it has them in first place among the PEI teams, and we'll talk about why that is important. There we go. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing this right now because if when we post these to YouTube later, it'll get all persnickety about the fact that those are there, or that the music is being heard. But for the Eastern Stars, if they some of those players might remember from last year, we had a little dance-off between myself and them up in Member 2 when the Stars were the PEI representatives at the Atlantics. They were sitting on their bench waiting to come out. I was standing up by my broadcast position, and we were having a little dance-off, all in good fun. And I shouldn't talk too much about the music that's playing because, again, we get into copyright issues. Let me make it clear. We are not in any way trying to monetize off of any of the music that is played. Any music that you hear throughout the course of this stream, when we do post it to YouTube, is strictly incidental audio to the fact that we are broadcasting a hockey game. During hockey games, you will hear music. That's just the way it goes. Stars, this is our first look at them here in Pictou County for this regular season. They did come to Pictou County for some exhibition games back in September, but they were still wearing their old jerseys. They got a new set of gear this year, new jerseys, new pants, new socks, And they look some sharp. I know people sometimes refer to me as the fashion critic of the hockey world, but, well, what can I say? As we get ready for this game, we talked about the standings. Select's not only leading the way in win percentage, they're leading the way in goals scored per game, goals given up per game. They lead the way in all of those categories. The Stars have gotten to that 12-4 record largely on the fact that their defense has been absolutely stellar, giving up just 38 goals in 16 games, which works out to under 2.5 goals per game, puts them among the league leaders in goals against. However, 10 of those 38 goals that they've given up this season came in the 2 games that they played against this Northern Subway Selects team. Selects have played the fewest games out of anybody in the league, but have scored almost 25 more goals than the next highest team, that being the Greenfoot Capitals. So when you look at the Selects, their 15 games played, they've got 103 goals scored. That averages out to just a hair under 7 goals scored per game so far this season. Meanwhile, they've given up just 12, which in 15 games, that's pretty easy math to do. 0.8 goals given up per game by this team so far this regular season. But like I said, whenever these teams play each other, they always have a very entertaining and very exciting game. The 2 games played between these 2 teams in Eastern Prince Edward Island last month, we mentioned the Select scored 10 goals in those 2 games. They were able to hold the Stars off the scoreboard. Stars have had some trouble scoring goals. Like we said, their winning formula is keep the puck out of their own net. They've scored just 55 goals in 16 games, which is a relatively low goals per game when compared to some of the other teams. But like I say, the 38 goals given up, among the best on the defensive side, especially when you take out the 10 given up to the Selects. That would leave them with just 28 goals given up in 14 games. They'd be at 2.0 exactly when you take the Selects out of the equation. Not 100% sure who our starting goaltenders are for tonight, or for this afternoon rather. Let's see if we can get that information for you yet. Well, we're still waiting to get confirmation of that. So let's talk about each of the 4 goalies on these 2 rosters, because we will see all 4 of them before the weekend is through. Georgia Burrows and Madeline Kerr of the Northern Subway Selects combined have 5 shutouts in their 15 games played, excuse me. Burrows 8-0, Kerr 6-0-1. Burrows with a goals against average of 0.71, Kerr with a goals against average of 0.92. Save percentage, Burrows 972, Kerr 939. Both of these goaltenders have been absolutely impressive, doesn't even begin to describe it, for the Northern Subway Selects. For the Down East Auto Parts Stars, Hallie Blanchard, a very, very good 1.92 goals against average with a 6-1 record, an 893 save percentage, and 2 wins by way of shutout. Olivia Lowe has a record of 6-3, a 2.45 goals against average, also very impressive, an 885 save percentage, and 1 win by way of a shutout. Quick look, this is one of 3 games on the schedule today. The other 2 games, both later starts. The Actions Benefits Penguins will be in Membertou to take on the Cape Breton Lynx. That's a 4:30 start for that one. And it's the battle of the Western Wit teams. The Western Wind from Western PEI taking on the Western Flames of Western New Brunswick. That game in New Brunswick at 7 o'clock this evening. Should mention as well, this is the first of a 2-game set between these teams this weekend. Stars will be here tomorrow at noon as well, and we'll have that game for you right here on Petter Sports and Streaming, just like we have this one here today. Warm-ups are all wrapped up, and we are ready to go, and it looks like it is going to be Burrows getting the start for the Selects. Still waiting to see. It looks like it's going to be Olivia Lowe. We'll get you confirmation of that here very shortly. Taking a look at some players to watch on the offensive side of the puck. We should mention as well for the Selects, in their last, let's see, the last time they gave up 2 goals or more in a game, well, they've given up 2 goals twice this season. October 1st and September 24th, the only 2 times they have given up 2 goals in a single game this season. Every other game they've given up 0 or 1. In fact, in their last 6 games, they've given up a total of 3 goals. But let's look at the offensive side of the puck for the Northern Subway Selects. Kendall Dwaron has been the big star offensively, 36 points in 15 games. Hallie Rose McLean, 31 points in 15 games. Brooke Williams with 25 points in 13 games. She missed 2 games while being part of Team Atlantic at the National Women's Under-18 Championship Tournament in Dawson Creek, BC. Lacey Boyd with 24 points in 15 games, leading the way. And we'll talk about some of the Down East Auto Parts Stars leading scorers as the weekend goes on. But right now, we are underway here in Pictou, Nova Scotia. Selects in their own zone with the puck. It's turned over to Mullins. Mullins tries to center it, but it rolls off of her stick. And now coming the other way, here comes Boyd. Boyd gets the puck over to Williams, but Williams had to try and settle down a bouncing puck. And in the time that it took to try and do that, the Selects ended up in an offside position. Looking offensively for the Down East Auto Parts Stars, Ellie Mullins with 18 points in 16 games leads the way in total points. Renee Chapman with 17 points in 13 games leads the way on the point per game production. Down into the corner, that is Lutley with the puck. She throws it towards the front of the net. A whole big crowd there. Puck comes to the line. Fitzpatrick with a shot. That goes high all the way into the end glass. Comes bouncing off, and it'll be picked up by Kendall Dwaron. She'll get it ahead to Lacey Boyd. Boyd dumps it in right on to Lowe, and we can confirm it is indeed Olivia Lowe and Georgia Burrows, who are our 2 starting goaltenders for today's game. Puck fired all the way around the boards. It'll be picked up there by McKeegan. If I can read my own writing. Yes, there we go. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let go of the camera for a second to take a closer look at the roster, and camera almost went. McInnes now dumps it in. Battle in the near side corner. And if you haven't watched a game from Hector Arena before, you'll notice that, unfortunately, the near corner at either end of the ice, a little bit of an obstructed view from our broadcast position. Unfortunately, it's one of those things we can't do a thing about it, I'm afraid, but we do very much appreciate all the work that everyone at the Hector Arena has done to give us this broadcast position and to make it available to us. This building celebrating its 50th anniversary this year, and there are certainly elements of the construction that 50 years ago, I don't think anybody foresaw this thing called the internet, where games from barns like this would be streamed for anybody anywhere in the world to watch. So they didn't build it with broadcast positioning in mind, obviously. Dingwell holds the puck in at the line. It's fired back deep into the zone. Ross gets to it. And the Selects are going to take the first penalty of the game here coming up as soon as they get possession of the puck, and there they do. Hooking is the indication, and it appears it's going to be Jenna Beaton who's going to go off. No, it's not Beaton. It is Karis Ross. So the first power play of the game comes 2:28 into the period. And we can tell you that for the Down East Auto Parts Stars, as a team, they have scored 7 power play goals in 16 games so far this season. And again, that was Ross for hooking at 2:28. Not quite sure what the delay is here. Now we're ready, and we get the puck dropped. It's played as far as the line, held in there by McDonald. Should mention that is Callie McDonald. Nearly a chance there, but the Selects able to keep that puck out of their net. Now Dingwell plays it across to her captain, back to the line for McDonald. McDonald shot into the crowd. Puck comes to the near boards. Dingwell steps in, throws it towards the front of the net. Backhand chance there by Gardner. Steered aside by Burrows. Now Gardner will carry it all the way back to the top of the zone. Plays it off the boards. Picked up there by Chapman. Chapman back to McDonald. Return down the wall to Chapman. Now a centering pass broken up by Dwaron. Dwaron can't clear the zone, however, as McDonald gloves it down. Blocker save made by Burrows on the shot. And the puck goes up over the glass now to play, and we'll get a stoppage with 1:08 left to go in the penalty. And 3:20 gone here in the first period. Lutley to take the draw. Lutley ends up winning the draw. Back to Hunter. Hunter plays it to the near side for Fitzpatrick. Back over to Hunter in the middle of the top of the zone. Down to the wall. Now to Lutley in the middle of the ice. Her shot ends up hitting Lawler. Now played back around behind the net all the way into the near side corner. Pinching in from her spot at the point is Fitzpatrick. Over there to help out Lawler. Puck comes free, and it'll be picked up by the Selects and cleared down the length of the ice. 36 seconds left to go in the penalty. Lutley back to get it. Emerson McDonald forechecking. Lutley plays it off the wall. Comes all the way up to Lawler. Lawler will get it ahead to Baker. Baker tries to dump it in. It's knocked down by Boyd. Boyd turns and launches it the rest of the way down into the Down East Auto Parts Stars zone yet again. Coming out of her end with the puck is Hunter. She plays it ahead to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick gains the red line, dumps the puck in. Out of her net to settle it is Burrows. Burrows leaves it there for, I believe that's Lexi McIntyre. She ends up losing the puck to Mullins. Mullins gets a shot away. Save made. Penalty expired. Now here's a chance to get the puck up to Hallie Rose McLean. Couldn't quite get it up to her, but there's a chance for Beaton. And she ends up putting it just wide. Now we'll get a stoppage as the net is dislodged. Great chance there for the Selects at the end of the penalty. And Jenna Beaton with her redirect going just a little bit wide. 4:40 gone here in the first period. Selects have finished killing off their first shorthanded situation of the afternoon. Murray to take the draw against the captain, Chapman. Now Murray waved out of the face-off circle. Morrow comes in to take the draw as the Murray-Morrow-McDonald line out there, the 3M line. Puck cleared out to center. Bit of a misplay there by Ross, and Mullins battling to get on the puck in the corner. Not able to get her stick on it, and it's picked up by Chapman. Chapman into the middle of the ice there for for Gardner, but Gardner couldn't quite connect, and it ends up coming all the way down the ice. Now McDonald back to get it, plays it around the boards. Brooke Williams takes it off the wall, but has the puck roll away from her, and McDonald will come back the other way. She lets the puck go, and Williams will pick it up, take it behind her own net, tries to make a pass, fans on it. Now Williams back on the puck, she'll back it up, played around to the near side, picked up there by Boyd. Carly Boyd working her way ahead. Gets it as far as the center ice red line. Lutley then turns it back into the select zone. Northern pick up, and out they come. Now it's turned over at the Eastern Star blue line. Here with it now coming in is Doyle. Doyle with a shot. Burrows the save. And the rebound batted away into the corner. Just about 6 minutes gone here first period. Fit tries to play the puck behind the net, but it's stolen by McInnes. Now play back to the point, and it's stolen right back by Dwaron. Here comes Kendall Dwaron. Dwaron with a shot. And her stick was disrupted, and the shot ends up going harmlessly wide. Now Dwaron picks the puck back up again, tries to cycle it back down low. Goes off of Doyle, comes back to Dwaron again. She'll play it over to the far boards for LeBlanc. LeBlanc tries to center it, but it ends up going to Lawler, who gets it out to center. Dwaron dumps it right back in again and heads off for a change. Dingwell leads it up the wall, sent back down the boards by Lily LeBlanc. Now Doyle will play it up the near side. Gets up the wall to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick trying to clear the zone. She can't. Now Doyle will get it over to the far side, gathered in there by Gordon. Here comes Gordon, working her way around LeBlanc down into the end boards. Gordon behind the net, tries to play it towards the front, but it's stolen by McLean. McLean's pass a little bit too far for Ailey Glenn, and the Stars come back the other way. Hit with it now is McKeegan. Or Gordon, rather. That was 8, not 9. My apologies. Now Glenn having a little bit of trouble setting the puck down. They battle for it. Lexi McIntyre also there. McIntyre will come away with the puck. She'll play it around to the near side for Ross. Ross will carry it up and out to center. Uses the wall to get it by Fitzpatrick, but that'll be an icing call against the Selects with just under 7.5 minutes gone here in the first period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. The Selects, in their last 2 regular season games, both were played against the Fundy Kraken, and in both of those games they ended up winning quite comfortably. But in both of those games, slow starts for the Selects. The Saturday game, they won 10-0, but did not score a goal until the second period. And then the game on the Sunday, they won that one. I want to say it was 9 or 10. It was 10-1, or sorry, they won 10-1 on Saturday. They won 10-0 on Sunday. But again, it was only 2 goals in the first period. It was the second period in both of those games that the Selects really broke it wide open. And the 2 games previous to that were the 2 wins of 6-0 and 4-0 that they had against these Stars in Eastern Prince Edward Island back on October 22nd and 23rd. So just over a month ago. Now here's Ross with the puck in across the line, drops it off. Maya McDonald with a shot, and the save made by Lowe, and she will hang on for a face-off with exactly 8.5 gone in the first period. We do like to try and be a little bit interactive with our broadcasts here on Petter Sports and Streaming. You can reach us one of 2 ways. You can get us through Facebook. Go to facebook.com and then search for Petter Sports and Streaming. Like Carolyn Ann McDonnell did, saying Georgia's grandparents and friends watching as they often do from Florida, where I'm sure it's a little bit warmer than the -6 degrees we had today when I woke up. I think it's -3 now. There's a shot and a kick save made by Carolyn McDonnell's granddaughter. Now Larkin with the puck out at center ice, plays it across to the far side for McDonald. McDonald gets it back in, right on to Burrows. Burrows will cover up and hang on for a face-off. So you can reach us through Facebook. Again, search for Petter Sports and Streaming on Facebook. You can also reach us through that thing that we used to call Twitter. It's now known as X. And the handle there is @Petter, Petter, as in my last name, Michael Petter. Also as in Petter Sports and Streaming. And it's Petter PC_sports is the handle on X. That's Petter PC_sports. Here comes a chance for Hallie Rose McLean. McLean coming in, gets the shot away, and the save made by Lowe. Played around to the far side. Puck is in the feet of a couple of players there. Now it comes free for, I believe that's Baker taking it behind the net. Yes, it is. Baker gets it ahead for Lawler. Lawler misplays that puck. It comes out to center. McIntyre gets knocked off the puck by Lawler. Now here comes Gordon coming in. Her shot goes off the leg of LeBlanc. LeBlanc will play it up the boards. Comes to Chapman. Chapman with a shot. And the save made by Burrows yet again. With 9:53 remaining here in the first period. And not catching the exact words, but looking at where he's pointing and the tone of his voice, I would say Craig Clark not too happy with the neutral zone play of his team to this point. Fitzpatrick not able to hold the puck onside. That'll allow Ross to pick it up and bring it out to center. She has it knocked off her stick. It's up to Murray. Murray gets it in across the line. Delayed offside, so Murray and McDonald will both have to peel back. That gives time for the Stars to come out. Pass ahead there for Gardner. Here comes Gardner in across the blue line. Gardner takes a shot. Burrows the save. Puck is steered to Ross after the rebound. Ross gets it ahead to Maya McDonald. Up for up for Williams, excuse me. Brooke Williams able to work it all the way down the ice past Fitzpatrick. Goes into the end boards. Fitzpatrick able to get back and knock Williams off the puck. Plays it ahead to Mullins. Now sent back down towards the corner. Williams going in there after it. And again, unfortunately, a lot of that action happening just out of the range of our camera. Now the Stars able to come back out the other way. Here comes Hunter. Hunter cutting to the outside. Takes the shot. Burrows the glove save. And she'll again hang on for another face-off. Something we don't see very often here at Hector Arena, and that is the Stars getting, or the Selects, getting outshot. But that is the case at this point. 7-3 the shots on goal in favor of the Down East Auto Parts Stars. Williams plays the puck behind the net for, I believe that's Boyle. There's Boyle getting the puck back. She'll play it forward for Boyd. Boyd has it knocked away from her by Larkin, and it's sent back deep. Fit just gets away from, who is that? Larkin. Now the puck poked out to center. Race for the puck. Larkin gets back on it. Larkin working against Williams. Also in there is Lutley, and we get the play whistled down as I think the puck may have gone. No, we get a too many players penalty against the Selects. And the Stars will go to their second power play of the game, and it's going to be Ailey Glenn who goes off to serve the too many players penalty. So second power play of the game for the Down East Auto Parts Stars. Whoa, there we go. The good news is tomorrow I will have my cameraman available for me. He's not available today. Here's McDonald gets the puck over to Chapman. Chapman's shot. Where is it? There it is. It fell to the feet of LeBlanc. LeBlanc not able to clear. Dingwell with the puck now. She'll step in, get the shot away. Burrows the save. Rebound ends up on Chapman's stick. She fires a shot. That ends up hitting the body of Mullins, who is laid out on the ice. And then the Selects get it and fire it down the length of the ice with 40 seconds gone in the power play. Here's McDonald back to get it for the Stars. McDonald working her way forward. McDonald gets it ahead to Mullins. Mullins loses it right at the blue line as LeBlanc able to create the turnover. And Chapman will go back and pick up for the team from Eastern Prince Edward Island. Gets it to Dingwell. Dingwell feeds it near side to McDonald. She'll come in across the blue line. Has the puck knocked off her stick by Williams. Gardner following up. Gets it. Plays it across to Hunter. Hunter with the shot. Lawler with the deflection, but Lawler played it with a high stick, so no goal. 43 seconds left in the penalty. We'll get the stoppage as it was the referee called the high stick prior. The first deflection was off the high stick. The puck came down and then was tucked into the net, and nobody for the Selects touched the puck in between. So the goal does get waved off as the Stars, through the first 13 minutes and 14 seconds, have outplayed the Selects so far in this game. Something you don't hear said very often in a Selects broadcast, but that is the case here so far today. The Stars from Eastern Prince Edward Island in control of this game. It just hasn't shown up on the scoreboard yet. Here's Hunter with the puck. She'll fire a shot. That goes wide. Picked up off the end boards by Lutley. She'll give to Chapman, to Fitzgerald, or now to Hunter. Down towards the corner for Baker. Baker tries to center it. That gets knocked down. Penalty is about to come to an end. It does, as the puck rolls off of Baker's stick. And a chance for the Selects to come out. Here's Boyd with the puck, but Dwaron not able to stay onside, and so we'll get a stoppage for the offside with under 6 minutes left to go in the first period. Still no scoring. And it's the Glenn, McLean, and Beaton line out there against Chapman, Mullins, and Gardner. Fit on the defense for the Selects, plays the puck as far as McDonald, the defense for the Stars, and McDonald sends it down the ice, but was on her own side of center when she did. So we'll get an icing call with 5:41 remaining here in the first period. Face-off will be deep inside the Eastern, or the Down East Auto Parts Stars zone. Last year the team name was just the Eastern Stars, so still getting used to not having the word Eastern, but the East being part of the sponsor name. Face-off will come out to center ice as there was another offside, this one against the Stars. Lutley takes the draw against Murray. Murray able to win it back. Now the Stars, or the Selects, not able to clear their own zone as they're just not looking sharp today. Played ahead for Maya McDonald. She'll dump it in and head off on a change, while back to get it is Larkin. Larkin plays it ahead there for McKeegan. McKeegan gets the puck in across the Select blue line. McIntyre gets it going the other way up to Boyd. Boyd skates through the check of Lutley. Takes it all the way down into the corner. Takes a bump there, and the puck is turned over to the team from Prince Edward Island. Not cleared out of the zone, however, as Dwaron is able to work it back deep. But the Selects once again turn it over, and out come the Stars. Here's Lutley with the puck. She'll gain the red line and head out. Back to get it, Lexi McIntyre of the Northern Subway Selects. Played ahead to Emerson McDonald. She'll get it out to center. Dingwell back waiting for it there. Plays it ahead. Pass. Nearly a pick-off by Lily LeBlanc, but when LeBlanc got her stick on it, it deflected up over the glass and out of play. And we'll get a stoppage with 4:19 left to go here in the first period. Baker taking the draw against Beaton. Stars win the draw, send it down into the Select zone. Back to get it, Jean. She'll play it up the wall to Glenn. Glenn's pass goes off the skate of Baker. Baker able to work it back down the boards. Picked up by Karis Ross. Ross gets it out to center. Doyle sends it back the other way. Jean back to get it. She'll take it back behind her own net, come out the near side, play it ahead to Emerson McDonald. Off the boards, out to center. Dingwell goes to pass it ahead. That goes off the stick of Beaton. And now moving forward there was McKeegan. That was Gordon at 8, not McKeegan, 9. Now coming the other way, Glenn will dump the puck in. Going into it, going after the corner, after it in the corner was Emerson McDonald, but Baker ended up with it. She sends it the other way, and that's going to be an icing call against the Stars with 3:23 left to go here in the first period. Face-off will be on the near side as we're looking at it, so the right side of goaltender Olivia Lowe. Puck goes down into the corner off of the draw. Dingwell going in there after it against Morrow. Puck comes free, squirts behind the net. And we're going to get a penalty coming up against the Selects again. And it will be a hooking call this time. And it looks like it's going to be Reese Murray who goes off for the hook with 3:11 left to go in the period. And this the third time the Selects have been shorthanded here today already. The penalty kill has not given up any scoring for the team from Prince Edward Island, but now Dingwell fans on a pass, recovers, gets the puck over to McDonald. McDonald with a shot, save made by Burrows. And Georgia Burrows with one of her busiest periods of regular season play. She's had, when Burrows was also at that same National Women's Under 18 Championship tournament in British Columbia, and representing Team Atlantic, she had some games where she faced a lot of shots, but in league play, this certainly is one of the busiest periods that she's had so far this season. Now 12 shots on goal faced by Georgia Burrows, and still 3 minutes left. A minute 45 left in this third power play of the morning, or of the afternoon, excuse me, for the Down East Auto Parts Stars. Draw one by Chapman, back to Dingwell. Dingwell plays it down the board, comes right back to Dingwell again. Cross for Chapman. Chapman steps in, gets the shot away, save made. Puck comes back to Chapman in the corner. She'll play it to the near side corner while Dingwell's waiting for it. Dingwell skates it up the wall, then tries to make a pass. That goes off the leg of Boyd, and Boyd able to work it out to center. Now it's played back up the wall, and Lily LeBlanc will send it the rest of the way down the ice. Lowe settles it there, and McDonald goes back and pick up. McDonald out from behind her net, plays it ahead. Now pass across to Chapman. Chapman in across the line, takes it down towards the corner, tries a cross-ice pass, that's broken up. And Brooke Williams will get it to the line and out. Dwaron pushes it past Hunter. Fitzpatrick back to get it for the Stars. Fitzpatrick ahead to Chapman. Chapman saw that Beaton was taking her lane away, so Chapman circled back, now plays it to Fitzpatrick near side. Fitzpatrick will bring it in across the line, 43 seconds left in the penalty. Drop packs to Gardner. Gardner's shot goes wide, comes to Chapman up the wall. Chapman plays it down below the goal line. Mullins there. Mullins looking to get a pass away. She can't. She takes the shot instead. Burrows makes the save. Now a pass for Chapman. And I don't know if my microphone picked it up, but my ears certainly did. As Craig Clark yelling for an interference call, isn't going to get one. Beaton has to wait for Dwaron to get back on side. Now gets the puck back deep. 8 seconds left in the penalty. Lead pass for Baker as they try to catch the Selects on a change. Baker coming in. Pass back for Lawler. Lawler ends up missing the net. Now Lutley with the puck. Lutley avoids a check, gets a shot away. Blocker save made by Burrows. And now the Selects will bring the puck out into the final minute of period number 1. Beaton dumps it in deep. Fired around the boards. Picked up by Brooke Williams. Williams takes a hit from Lutley. Puck comes up the wall. Dwaron holds it onside. Sends it back down towards the corner. Gathered in there by Larkin. She'll play it around to the near side. McLean not able to hold the puck in at the line. Now Lawler loses it to Beaton. Beaton loses it to Lutley. Lutley will send it down the ice. That's going to be an icing with 26.8 seconds left to go in this first period. And the face-off will be back in the Eastern Star zone. Deep. Lutley and Williams take the draw. Williams able to win it. Comes back to the line for LeBlanc. LeBlanc plays it back down the boards. Past Dwaron. McDonald gets to it in the corner. McDonald ahead for Lawler. Lawler gets stepped into by LeBlanc, but then Lawler with a second chance to get the puck out of the zone. She does. 8 seconds left in the period. McIntyre. Long lead pass for Dwaron, but we're going to run out of time. Just about a perfect road period for the Down East Auto Parts Stars as they outshoot the Selects 15-3. Not able to score, but a significant first period from a Down East Auto Parts Stars perspective as they controlled the play for the majority of that opening 20 minutes. We'll take a break, come back, get you ready for the second period. Coming up in just a few minutes, you are watching Maritime Major Female Hockey League action here on Petter Sports and streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Got to send a big shout out. Welcome back. First of all, big shout out to Valerie Ellis McKinnon, her and Gary McKinnon watching from Prince Edward Island. Ellie Mullins' grandparents, thank you so much, Valerie and Gary, for the kind words. I really do appreciate having you here to watch these games. It's if not for people like you, I wouldn't have a job to do. I really do value all of you who do watch these games, and so very appreciate all of the kind words as well. It makes for a lot of gratification for me to know that people appreciate the work that I do, but really, there are two groups of people without whom I couldn't do this job. One is all of you watching at home, and the other is these 12 young women who are on the ice right now, and the other, 21, 22 young women, 23, 24, trying to do the math, who are standing on their benches right now, and all of the players on all of the teams that I cover over the course of a season. Without the players giving such a high quality product to put on the ice, I wouldn't be able to put a quality product with my voice. So it really is these players who deserve all the credit in the world for the quality of these broadcasts. Here's Kendall Dwaron. The puck gets away from her. Hunter will send it back the other way as the second period started. And you've got the feeling that this selects team was given a talking to and then some in the first intermission. If the displeasure that Craig Clark was showing on the bench is any indication, as we're going to get the puck played with a high stick, so we'll get a stoppage with 1:19 gone in the first period, or in the second period, excuse me. Clark, pretty even keel on the bench usually. He'll let you know what he's thinking if he's not too happy, but he usually keeps it relatively calm. Today, he was definitely not pleased with the way his team was playing in that opening frame. Here's Ross with the puck in her own zone, being chased by McInnes. Takes it all the way down to the end boards. McInnes nearly stole the puck, but then it's played around to Jean. Jean gets it ahead. And then McLean fans on a pass attempt. And again, what we're seeing is a selects team that is just not as sharp as they usually are. They're fanning on passes that they don't normally fan on. There's a tape-to-tape pass that Glenn didn't receive cleanly. Hunter able to get the puck. Now Gordon gets it over for Baker. Baker cuts to the outside against Jean. There's a shot, save made by Burrows. And the puck gathered in by Lawler. Lawler sends it down to the end boards. Ross able to get position on it before Gordon could get a stick on the puck. Now it's to the line. Fitzpatrick will hold it onside. Murray not able to clear the zone as Baker gets back on the puck again. Sends it in deep. Fitzpatrick going after it, but the puck is kept away from her. Now it's played around to the near side. Morrow will get to it. Gets it by Baker. Here comes Kate Morrow. She has Maya McDonald heading towards the net. Pass for McDonald a little bit out of her reach, and that'll allow the Stars Dingwell to get onto the puck. She'll play it ahead for Baker. Baker gets it all the way to the end boards. Dingwell throws it to the front of the net. Only blue shirts there. And now the puck back down into the corner. Fitt will get it around to the far side. Reversed back to Fitt again. Up the wall to Morrow. Morrow, her pass to Maya McDonald, who just deflects it down. Back to get it there, Doyle. She'll play it ahead for Mullins. Mullins can't get by Boyle. Now Doyle with the puck again. Yes, that's right. Boyle and Doyle out on the ice at the same time. Doyle back to get it. Mullins couldn't hear the offside call at first. Now she does, so she backs away. Meanwhile, Boyle gets the puck ahead to Boyd. Boyd with a shot, and the save made by Lowe, and Lowe will hang on for a face-off with 3:39 gone in the second period, and that's just the fourth shot faced by Olivia Lowe in this game, which, like I said, is probably the lowest shot total that we've seen the Selects have to this point in a game so far this season. Northern wins the draw. Puck is played down into the end boards, comes all the way around to the near side. Picked up by Boyd. She plays it across. Now back to the line for McIntyre. McIntyre tries to send it down low. That's broken up. And then we get a collision between McKeegan and Larkin. And the Selects not able to take advantage of two Stars players taking each other out of the play. 4:10 gone here in the second period, and we get an icing call. Meanwhile, check of the out-of-town scoreboard. One other game in progress so far in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. The Action Benefits Penguins playing up in Member 2, visiting the hosts of last year's Atlantic Championships, the Cape Breton Lynx, in that same beautiful facility that the Atlantics were held in last year. And the Penguins right now lead by a score of 3-1. One game later tonight, 7 o'clock start for the team that represents the other half of Prince Edward Island, the Western Wind, as they go to Western New Brunswick to take on the Western Flames. There's another shot on goal and a save made again by Lowe. Also on the quote-unquote out-of-town scoreboard, technically it is out of town because we're playing in Pictou, and that game is taking place within the municipality of Pictou County, where the Rangers and the Wherewell Bombers are into the second intermission, tied up at a goal apiece. And that game is in a break right now, so anybody who was watching that game with Alex Terrio here on AO Live through Petter Sports and Streaming, thanks for tuning in with us. And I'll keep half an eye on that game and let you know when it's going to be back in play, so you don't have to worry about flipping back and forth. I've got that game up on my computer as well to keep an eye on it. Not that I'm keeping an eye on Alex Terrio and what he's doing. I trust Alex bringing you a good call there. Meanwhile, the Stars continue to control this game. Here's Chapman coming to the middle of the ice, firing a shot. And Georgia Burrows continues to have a very strong performance in net for the Northern Subway Selects. Team Atlantic at that National Women's Under-18 tournament that I was talking about in Dawson Creek, BC. Both goalies for Team Atlantic coming from two towns about 45 minutes apart within the whole region of Atlantic Canada. Raya Stewart of Antigonish, who's playing for the Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Cape Breton West Islanders, and Georgia Burrows from here in Pictou County of the Northern Subway Selects were the two goalies for Team Atlantic. If the name Raya Stewart sounds familiar, she played one period of shutout hockey with the Cape Breton Eagles, in the Quebec League, as in Major Junior. She had a tryout with them this season and earned a shutout in the period that she played against, I want to say it was Moncton. And it would be interesting to see if Burrows chooses to go the junior hockey, although I think I want to say Burrows has actually committed somewhere for university hockey next year. I remember seeing something about that. As the puck is dumped in onto Lowe, and she'll cover up and hang on for a face-off. Williams and Lutley will take this face-off. Both of them were at that Atlantic Championship tournament in Member 2 last year. Williams waved out of the face-off circle. Dwaron comes in. Dwaron also was part of that Atlantic Championship winning team for the Northern Subway Selects that went on to the Esso Cup. In fact, 11 players from this year's selects team were part of that, or no, 11 players aged out. So 7 players from last year's team still with the selects, and they're still right at the top of the standings, although, like I say, today's game not as sharp for them. Doiron gets the puck ahead to Boyd. Boyd ends up losing it to Lawler. Lawler now, for the defending Prince Edward Island champions, brings the puck across the line, sends it deep, goes after it. Burrows out of the net to play it, though, sets it up for Williams. Burrows, Williams, both parts of that championship team last year. Hallie Rose McLean with the puck now. She is a first-year member of the Selects. Puck is turned over, and coming the other way, here's Hunter. She'll get it across to the far side. As a quick look down at my computer, and we see that they're getting ready to get going again for the third period. So anybody who was watching that Bombers game against the Rangers and you want to get back there for the start of the third period, it is going to be back underway here in just a moment or two. We'd love to see you stick around here, though. Maybe go picture-in-picture. Open up a second tab on your internet browser, whatever browser it is that you're using. Keep both of us going. Turn my voice down, turn Alex's up, and then turn Alex's voice down and mine up. Or, hey, listen to us both at the same time. See what kind of weird harmonies you might get. Whatever the case may be. There's a shot. That goes wide, comes off the end boards. Mullins will get to it at the wall. She'll play it down to the corner for Chapman. It goes beyond her. It'll be picked up by Boyle. Boyle gets it as far as the line. Dingwell holds it onside. Tries to get a shot through. The shot was blocked, but she stayed with the puck. But then Emerson McDonald able to get the steal and send it down the ice. That's going to be an icing. $11:16 left to go here in the second period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. Selects and Stars play the third of 4 meetings this season in the regular season. For those new to this league, the format is pretty straightforward. It's a 9-team league spread over 3 provinces. You play each of your other 8 teams in the league 4 times, so that's a 32-game schedule. The league champion is determined simply by regular season record. Best regular season record wins the league. Once the league has wrapped up, then we break into the 3 separate provinces for playoffs. Gordon trying to come to the middle of the ice, skates right into a brick wall that was Lacey Boyd and lost the puck. It's brought out to center. Now Boyd, that's going to result in an offside. So we mentioned the regular season determines the league champion. Then we break up into the 4 teams from Nova Scotia, the 2 teams from Prince Edward Island, the 3 teams from New Brunswick. In Nova Scotia, 1 plays 4, 2 plays 3 in a semifinal. Each of those semifinals is best of 5. And then the winners of the 2 semifinals play for the provincial, the Hockey Nova Scotia Championship. The 2 teams from Prince Edward Island, the team that has the better record in the regular season, has home ice advantage in the best of 7 series between the Western Wind and the the Down East Auto Parts Stars. The winner of that goes to Atlantics. The winner of Nova Scotia goes to Atlantics. The 3 New Brunswick teams, they've used a few different formats over the years. They've used a 3-team tournament. They've also used second plays third in a semifinal series. The winner advances to take on the first place team, again using regular season records to determine those seedings. Doiron with a shot. That gets deflected and goes wide. The 3 champions of the 3 provinces join the champion of Newfoundland and Labrador, as well as a host team, which last year was the Cape Breton Lynx. This year will be a team from Newfoundland Labradors. We're going to get a penalty coming up here against the Stars. Interference is the indication. And it looks like it is going to be Maya Larkin who goes off. Interference is the indication, so the Stars will be shorthanded for the first time in this game. The Selects get their first crack at a power play. And we can tell you that the Northern Stars on the power play this season have been incredibly dangerous. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 power play goals in 15 games so far this season. This penalty coming at 10:47. And again, that's Larkin for interference, as the selects have to go all the way back deep into their own zone to get the puck. Now here is Beaton with it. She'll come across center ice, take it down, send it down deep into the zone, go after it, get there herself, play it to Glenn at the wall. Glenn comes out from the wall, tries to take a shot, but swings and misses as she was all tied up with Hunter. And the puck cleared down the ice. Burrows will settle it there. 1:14 left to go in the power play. Dwaron not able to take the pass cleanly. Williams now picks up the puck. She'll bring it in across the line. Gives to Dwaron. Dwaron stick handles around one person, then loses control of it. 54 seconds left in the penalty, and the puck launched down the ice yet again. Excuse me while I just get this penalty written down real quick. Still haven't done that yet. And of course I let go of the camera and it falls. Go figure. All right, puck played around to the far side, picked up there by Boyle. Boyle gets it ahead to Boyd. Boyd leaves it for Dwaron. Dwaron sends it towards the net. Dingwell will pick it up there. 24 seconds left in the penalty, and it's launched back down the ice yet again, and the selects have still yet to have real sustained pressure during this power play. Here's Boyle. She'll carry the puck ahead. Carly Boyle in across the blue line. Drops it back to Dwaron. Dwaron gives it to Williams. Back to Boyle. We're back to 5-on-5. Boyle plays it across to Ross. Ross's shot goes off a leg, ends up near in the end boards. Now it's poked free. Williams will get to the puck. Williams works it back down to the corner. Centering pass for Williams, and there's the toughest save that Lowe has had to make so far tonight, and she stood tall on that one. Now Gardner coming the other way. Gardner with a shot. Burrows steers that one aside. Puck comes up to Beaton. She can't get the puck past McDonald. Down to the end boards. Chapman. She'll come away from the end, play it over to the far side for Larkin, who fires the shot. Burrows makes the save and hangs on with 6:29 remaining in the third period, or second period, excuse me. And whoa, I write down that the penalty expires, and in letting the camera go, it decides to run away from me again. There's a chance for Mullins, but her stick was disrupted just enough. Now the pass intercepted by Chapman. Ahead for Mullins. Mullins was tied up by Jean. Ross able to get to the puck at the end board. She takes it all the way around to the near side. Works it ahead to the line, not out. Mullins holds it in, but now McLean will get it away from her and play it out to center. Larkin backs up with it, plays it over to McDonald. McDonald up the wall for Gardner. Now Gardner turns and fires. That goes off the leg of Jean and into the corner. Jean chases the puck down. She gets tied up there. I can't see the number of the Stars player who's in there battling. Jean will come away with the puck. Now I see that it was Lawler. McDonald fires a shot. That goes wide. Lawler will get to it at the right wing board, send it around to the left wing corner. Gardner gets there first. Or Gordon, gets there first. Now comes up the wall to McDonald. Her shot, that goes wide. Larkin steps in to get the puck back to the end boards. It'll be picked up by Karis Ross. And Ross will come out with it. Ross gives to McLean. McLean has it knocked away from her. Now here comes a chance for Lawler. Lawler coming in. Lawler with a shot. But back checking hard after the change was Lexi McIntyre, and McIntyre able to get her stick into the shooting lane. Here comes LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets through a couple of players, but McDonald able to turn it the other way. Now Lutley trying to get to the outside against McIntyre. Lutley throws it towards the front of the net, but the pass just a little bit too far in front of her intended target. Now the Select's back on it. Lutley takes down Maya McDonald, and that's going to lead to a penalty. And it's going to be a cross-checking penalty against Emily Lutley. So the face-off will be down inside the Star zone as they go short-handed for the second time in this game. Just under 4.5 minutes left to go in this second period. And the Selects start this power play with possession. Williams has the puck knocked off her stick. She's able to chase it back down, gets it to the line to LeBlanc, played down into the corner. Now coming out with it is Dwaron. Dwaron into the middle of the ice, still with the puck. Takes it all the way to the near boards, now plays it back to the line. Lexi McIntyre across to the far side, LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking for Dwaron, and that one is just wide as Dwaron plays the one-timer, but couldn't quite get it on target. Now Williams with the puck, comes to the middle of the ice. Her shot partially blocked there by McKeegan. Puck back to the line for LeBlanc. 1:10 left to go in the power play. Fitzpatrick able to get the puck and send it down the length of the ice, but a much better power play for the Selects here than their first one, as they had sustained pressure for the first 50 seconds of that power play. Here's Williams. She gets it in across the line, but Doyle back to get it. Doyle can't clear the zone as the puck is knocked down. Now it's brought out. Tried to get it to Mullins, but that was broken up. Bit of a miscommunication there between LeBlanc and Boyd. Boyd now will bring the puck in, work down towards the corner, stops there, plays it back, picked up by Glenn. Glenn misplays it slightly, but it ends up on the stick of Ross. Ross able to find Boyd back to Boyle. Boyle's shot blocked by Mullins, and Mullins will flip it out to center. Down the length of the ice it goes. 16 seconds left in the power play. Back to get it is Boyle. Carly Boyle gives to Glenn. Glenn misplays it. And Lawler gets it back in deep. Now Lawler takes an awkward hit from Boyle, excuse me. Fortunately for Lawler, it wasn't as hard of contact as it might have been otherwise, as we are back to 5-on-5 and we're down to 2:15 left to go in the second period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. And the fact that this is as low scoring a game as it is, I think plays into the hands of the Stars much more than it does the Selects, as the Stars have, generally speaking, as we talked about in the opening, been a team that plays most of its games much more low scoring. The Selects have been averaging, like we mentioned, nearly 7 goals a game so far this season. Today they've gone through almost 2 periods and not scored any yet. Puck gets to the line and out. McDonald sends it right back in, but now here's Fitt bringing it out. She gets it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc misses Morrow with that pass. Now it's picked up by Dwaron. Dwaron will come in across the line. Dwaron tries to work her way around McDonald, but getting to that puck is Dingwell. Now it goes over to the corner. Beaton tied up by Dingwell. Beaton able to get it to Dwaron rather. Dwaron plays it back to the line. LeBlanc right back to Dwaron again. Now it's sent out to center. Mullins going after it, but LeBlanc gets position on Mullins. Mullins pushes it forward. That's going to be a hand pass, as Mullins batted the puck with her hand, and the next player to touch it was Emily Lutley. So we'll get a stoppage with 62 seconds remaining here in the second period. Whoop, there goes my roster sheet. There we go. Whoop, and then there goes my camera. And while we're dropping things left, right, and center, there goes my brain too. Hey, why not? It's been one of those days. Lutley trying to get away from McLean. Lutley pushes it ahead. Puck is knocked down by Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre working her way through, gets bumped by Lutley, and the puck sent the other way. Now LeBlanc sends it as far as Larkin, who gets it the other way. Now Larkin back on the puck again. She'll dump it into the select zone. LeBlanc back with it. Plays it up the wall. McDonald knocks that down. That being Kaylee McDonald, rather. Puck heads towards Burrows. It was going to go wide, but Burrows steers it to the area behind the net anyway. LeBlanc now avoids a couple of checks. Here comes LeBlanc. 8 seconds left in the period. Fires a shot. Low the save, and she'll hang on to it with 4.9 remaining here in the second period. Still no goals in this game, as both of these teams putting on a defensive clinic in this period. Just a combined 9 shots in the second period. As the puck goes down to the corner, the last couple of seconds tick away. That will do it. In the first period, shots were 15-3 for the Stars. In the second period, shots are 6-3 for the Selects. 2-period total, 18-9 in favor of the Down East Auto Parts Stars. But we'll go into the third the way we came into the second, the way we came into the first. Still waiting for the first goal of this afternoon's game. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for that third period coming up in just a few minutes. After 40, it's Select 0, Stars 0. You are watching the Maritime Major Female Hockey League on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. Stars selects 40 minutes has determined absolutely nothing so far. No goals. Georgia Burrows, 18 stops, 18 shots. Olivia Lowe, 9 shots, 9 stops. Will the fact that this is such a low-scoring game play to the advantage of the Down East Auto Parts Stars? This is their kind of game. The Selects prefer to play high scoring. The Selects have been offensive juggernauts while also doing a great job of keeping the puck out of their own net. They have not been able to score in this game through 40 minutes. It's a 20-minute hockey game for the Selects to try to improve to 15-0-1. For the Stars to try and get their first win against the Selects this season. Who will prevail? As the puck is picked up, there's a chance in front, but Boyd, her stick was lifted off the ice, could not get her stick down to tuck that puck in. Played into the corner. Williams tried to get it behind the net to Boyd. That was broken up. Now here's Mullins. Mullins working against McIntyre. Speaking of McIntyre, her dad Dave, a former American Hockey League player, won today's 50-50. Congratulations, Dave. Now Hunter gets the puck into the far corner. Dwaron plays it as far as the line. Lutley holds it in. There's a shot. Burrows the save. And Burrows able to hang on for another face-off. 1:09 gone here in the third. Stars on a 2-game winning streak after 4 straight losses in league play. They started 10-0, lost 4 in a row, have since won 2 in a row. The Selects have gone 15 regular season games without a loss. If you want to go back to last season, they've gone a lot more than that without a loss. As the puck rolls in onto Georgia Burrows, Burrows will cover it up for another face-off. 1:32 gone here in the third period. Quick reminder, tomorrow's schedule on Petter Sports and Streaming. We've got 3 games. At 11 a.m., Alex Theriault will have the call of the Wherewell Bombers game from the Pictou County Wellness Center. At 12 noon, I'll be right back here at Hector Arena for these same 2 teams to face off against each other yet again. Here's Lawler with the puck. And then a 1 o'clock game, Alex Theriault will have the call again from the Wellness Center. That'll be the week's majors playing a home game as we got a penalty coming up here against the Stars. Hooking is the indication. And so the Subway Selects power play goes to work for a 3rd time. Hooking the indication as Cassie Gordon comes to the penalty box. 18:02 to go here in the third period. Off of the draw, Selects get possession. There's a shot blocked by Mullen. Puck comes right back to Boyle again. Boyle plays it down to the wall for Boyd. Boyd back to Boyle again. Boyle comes near side with it for LeBlanc. LeBlanc tried to make a pass back. That's broken up. Now here comes a chance for Chapman. Chapman coming in. Chapman gets a shot away as Williams on the back check takes Chapman down. Are we going to see a penalty shot get called? No, they're going to call it slashing. As that could have very easily been called a penalty shot, but instead it will be a slashing penalty against Brooke Williams. So we'll play a minute and a half of 4-on-4, and then the Selects will be shorthanded for the 4th time here this afternoon. And again, we are still awaiting the first goal in the game. Baker to take the face-off against Dwaron. Dwaron wins the draw. Pass intended for Dwaron, misses her, but it's going to roll right onto Olivia Lowe at the net. And with Dwaron blazing into the zone, Lowe forced to cover it up and hang on for a stoppage. 1:20 left in the 4-on-4. 17:22 remaining in this absolutely thrilling tie hockey game. McIntyre with the puck. Plays it over to McLean. Back to McIntyre. McIntyre trying to get away from Gardner. Makes a couple of nice moves. Now steps up, gets a shot away. And Lowe makes the glove save and hangs on. 1:04 left in the 4-on-4. The Stars power play after the 4-on-4 ends will last 30 seconds, provided they don't score and no other penalties get called in the meantime. Selects win the draw again. LeBlanc fans on a shot attempt, and the puck is knocked out of the zone by Lawler. McIntyre gets the puck up to McLean. McLean has it knocked away from her. Lutley now trying to get through. She can't, as McIntyre plays it off the near side boards. Coming over to get it is McLean. McLean ends up bumping into Lawler, and they bump into the penalty box door, which comes open. Fortunately, nobody ends up falling in and getting hurt. There's a shot from Dwaron. That goes into the end glass, comes all the way around the boards, and McLean gets possession, plays it back in across the line, but Dingwell is right there. 25 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Lead pass for Lutley. Lutley does get a piece of the puck, so there won't be an icing. Burrows comes out of her net, plays it around to the near side. It'll be picked up by Beaton, but Lawler is right there as the two number 7s end up battling for the puck. Now Mullins pushes through the check of Jean, and we're going to get a penalty against Mullen. No, the penalty is going to go against Jean for tripping. So we'll be 4-on-3 for 6 seconds. Then we'll be 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. As the Stars getting a chance here with just under 4 minutes gone in this third period. The penalty to the Stars, Gordon, has come to an end, so it's 5-on-3 for 24 seconds. Kendall Dwaron, short-handed, 3 against 5, comes all the way down the ice. Dingwell knocks the puck off her stick. Now Chapman coming the other way. In across the line. Chapman has Mullins right there with her. Chapman drops it off for Mullins. Mullins with a shot. And Burrows able to watch it right into her glove and hang on for a face-off. 6 seconds left in the 5-on-3. 1:30 left to go in the penalty to Rianne Jean. I think I might have mispronounced her name. I'm sorry. Jean with the penalty. Dingwell plays it across to McDonald. First penalty expires. There's a shot, and that's going to go over the glass and out of play. 1:22 left to go in Rianne Jean's tripping penalty. So it's 5-on-4 now. 4.5 minutes gone in the third period. Face-off will come outside the blue line, as it was last touched by a member of the Stars. Puck cleared down the length of the ice. McDonald will go back and get it. Stop behind the net. Now she'll turn, come right back out again. Pass for Chapman. Chapman, the captain of the Stars, lost the puck as she tried to come in across the line. Gardner had to back up to make sure it wasn't an offside. Now the puck is played into the zone. First one to it will be Beaton. She leaves it for LeBlanc, who's able to launch it down the ice. 48 seconds left to go in this most recent power play. Here's Dingwell out from behind the net. Dingwell across for McDonald. McDonald goes to dump it in. LeBlanc gets a piece of the puck, but Lawler will get to it. Take it down to the corner. Lawler trying to get away from LeBlanc. Lawler leaves it there for Lutley. Lutley back to the line for Hunter. Hunter trying to create some space. Hunter right to the middle of the zone. Now she'll drop it down to the wall for Baker, back to Hunter. Hunter fans on a shot attempt. The puck will be cleared away to the wall and just out to center ice. Hunter backs up. Now she'll quickly turn ahead and bring it right back into the zone. 6 seconds left in the penalty. Baker away from the wall, fires a shot. That goes over the net rather, hits the end boards. We're back to 5-on-5. Just under 6 minutes gone here in the third period. Now more than 6 minutes gone in the third period. Baker takes a bump from Dwaron. Puck comes free. First one on it is Lutley. Lutley will play it back to the line for Hunter. Back to Lutley. Lutley with a shot. That goes wide. Puck will come up the wall to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick at the point. Tries to work it back down the boards. Beaten there to intercept. She'll send it down the ice. Hunter back to get it. As we near 6.5 minutes gone in the third period. Still looking for the first goal in this game. As the pass ahead, Lutley tried to get a piece of that puck to make sure there wouldn't be an icing, but she missed. And so we get the icing call against the Eastern Stars, or excuse me, the Down East Auto Parts Stars. Just over 13.5 minutes to determine a winner, or maybe more. The way this game has gone, we could be here for days waiting for a goal to get scored. The way both of these netminders have played to this point. Here comes Lutley coming in. Lutley takes the shot, burrows the save, and the rebound cleared away from danger in front of the net. Emerson McDonald gets it as far as the line. Shot gets blocked. McDonald gets it to the line and out this time, as Gardner couldn't quite hold it onside. Now loose puck in front of the Stars bench. It's played into the select zone. Fit gets it up to Emerson McDonald. McDonald misplays it. Now down all the way to the end boards. Battle behind the net. Murray will get to the puck. We're going to have another penalty coming up against... We've got an interference penalty against... It looks like it's going to go against Carly Boyle. Yes, it will. It'll go against Carly Boyle. So the Stars will be on the power play again here with just over 7 minutes gone in the third period. This one an interference penalty. 6th power play of the game for the Down East Auto Parts Stars. As our crew in the penalty box had a little bit of trouble getting that penalty put up on the board. Now it's up, so we're ready to get going again. Lily LeBlanc, who has been, I would say, one of the best selects out there today, gets the puck down the ice. Of course, you can't discount Georgia Burrows and her 20 saves on 20 shots faced so far. Here's Chapman with the puck. Chapman coming in. Goes cross ice with it for Mullins. Mullins swung and missed at the one-timer attempt. Now the puck back to the line. Here comes a chance for Kendall Dwaron. Dwaron coming in. Dingwell on the back check. Dwaron gets a shot away and Lowe makes the save. What a back check by Dingwell to deny Dwaron from maybe getting as good of a shot as she might have wanted to. Now Gardner plays the puck ahead and... Craig Clark yelling at the linesperson, asking how is that not a penalty? But of course, yelling at the linesperson about a penalty call, not exactly the right person to yell at. Now he has a word or two for the referee as well, and the officials letting Craig Clark know that from what they saw, there wasn't a penalty to be had. I'm just reporting what I'm seeing Clark yell about. 55 seconds left to go in the power play for the Down East Auto Parts Stars. Here's Lutley with the puck. She'll bring it across the line. Send the puck down towards the corner. Go chasing after it herself. She'll take it behind the net out the far side. Now come up to the faceoff dot. Turn and fire a shot. It gets blocked. Puck comes to Hunter. Hunter working down the boards, stops, trying to get away from Boyd, gets it to Lutley at the line. Lutley's shot deflected, goes up over the glass and out of play, and we'll get a stoppage with 30 seconds left in the penalty. 11:23 to go, third period. Still goose eggs on the board between the Down East Auto Parts Stars and the Northern Subway Selects. here this afternoon at Hector Arena. Oop. Meanwhile, they're in the third period. They're getting into the late stages of the third period over at the Wellness Center. Still a 1-1 tie between the Rangers and the Bombers. So we got a pair of great games going on for you here today on Petter Sports and Streaming, and we are so thrilled to be able to bring both of them to you. Puck is cleared down into the select zone. Beaton will go back and get it. Just 4 seconds left in the penalty to Boyle. Now pass ahead to Boyd. Boyle back on the ice. She immediately goes off. Williams comes on. As we are back to 5-on-5. Boyd finds the puck in neutral ice, gets it in across the line. Doyle gets it right back out again. Now Gardner trying to find it. It ends up in the feet of Boyd, excuse me. Now Boyd in across the blue line. Williams right there with her as well. Doyle ties up Boyd. As all the OY names out there all together. Now the puck comes out. Here's Dwaron with it. Dwaron flips it past Mullins. Races to the puck, battles with Fitzpatrick all the way down into the corner. Chapman will come over, pick up the puck, fire it around to the far side. Gardner gets it out to center. McIntyre will back up with it. Plays it off the wall, just out of the reach of Dwaron. That's going to be an icing call against the Selects as we are down to 10:04 left to go in regulation. Meanwhile, they have finished regulation over at the Wellness Center. The Rangers and the Bombers going into overtime. Still 4-1 in the game between the Penguins and the Lynx. That's favoring the Penguins. Oop, hit the wrong. Where am I going here? And now we're going to get another penalty, a body checking penalty this time. And this one's going to go against the Stars. And it appears it's going to be Sophie McKeegan. Yes, it is Sophie McKeegan who takes this one. So the Selects will get their 4th power play of the game with 9:48 remaining here in the third period. Body checking the call against McKeegan. As good start to the penalty kill for the Down East Auto Parts Stars as they get the puck launched down the ice. Coming in quickly on the forecheck there was McInnes. But the Selects are able to break through the forecheck. But great defense right at the blue line forces McLean to have to slow up just a little bit. And that ends up putting Glenn into an offside position. Beaton to take the draw against Chapman. Beaton wins it back between her two defensemen. LeBlanc able to go back and get it. Her pass ahead for Glenn. Glenn being chased down by McInnes. Brings the puck in across the line. Fires a shot. Doesn't get quite as much on it as she would have wanted. Lowe steers it to the corner. And it's launched past LeBlanc down the ice. Burrows will play it ahead. McIntyre fans on a pass attempt. Following up, though, LeBlanc brings the puck across the line, fakes a shot, then takes it. Puck is in the feet of Gordon. Shot doesn't get all the way through to the line. Now LeBlanc does get a shot through. Lowe makes the save and hangs on for a face-off. 1:05 left in the power play for the Selects. 8:53 left to go in regulation. As the Northern Subway Selects and Down East Auto Parts Stars continue to play a thriller here at Hector Arena. Puck brought back to the line. Ross plays it down the boards, now into the corner. There's a shot! And a save made by Lowe, and she'll hang on for another face-off. That's save number 16 for Olivia Lowe tonight. On 16 shots. At the other end of the ice, Georgia Burrows 21 for 21. Mullins and Dwaron on this face-off. And now Dwaron waved out of the face-off circle. Boyd comes in to take the draw. Puck is played back to Ross. Ross to the near side for Boyle. Boyle with a shot. Lowe the save. Puck comes loose. Puck is still loose. Now it comes all the way back to the line. Boyle. Gordon was pressuring. Boyle able to work it down the boards. Comes to Williams. She'll play it back to the line for Ross. Karis Ross skating along the line. Ross now gives to Boyd. To the near side, Dwaron. Far side, Ross. Ross taking it down the boards all the way to the corner, then gives it to Boyd behind the net. Boyd comes out, gives to Dwaron. Dwaron steps in, gets a shot away, save made, puck is still loose. Williams scores! With 8:02 left to go in the third period, Brooke Williams on the power play finally breaks the goose eggs, and the Selects finally do strike first here at Hector Arena this afternoon. Brooke Williams. And for Williams, that is goal number 9, point number 26 on the season. A power play goal with 8:02 remaining. Puts the Selects out in front 1-0. As we get the announcement of the goal, Williams wins that one, or scores that one unassisted. And there's a chance for Beaton, but a beautiful save by Lowe. And Williams gets that goal unassisted. 11:58 on the power play, time of the goal. And that is a huge, huge goal in this game. It took us just 2 seconds shy of 52 minutes of playing time to get the first goal of this game. But the Selects do get it, and now they are playing with a lead with under 7.5 minutes left for the Stars to try and come back. Ross plays the puck ahead. Murray now will play it off the boards to herself. Murray's got Maya McDonald with her. Murray takes a shot. Maya McDonald with a chance. The puck was never actually frozen, but the referee blew it down. Over the course of a season, and I've said this many times, over the course of the season, you're going to get one or two of those that could have been a goal going your way, and you're going to get one or two of those that could have been a goal going the other way. They do balance themselves out, generally speaking. But in this particular case, in this particular moment, the Northern Subway Selects are saying, what if only, as that puck never was frozen, but the referee did lose sight of it and made the correct call in blowing it down because she did not know where that puck was and thought Olivia Lowe had it frozen. Play continues on, though. Now here's Gardner, taking it all the way down to the end boards. Tried to drop it back to Chapman, but Dwaron was in the way. She'll get it ahead. Boyd to the line and out. Now Hunter plays it back into the zone. 6.5 minutes and counting left to go in the third period. Ross plays it to the near wall. Tried to get it out of the zone was Boyd rather. Shot blocked by Ross. Ross will get it ahead for Dwaron. Dwaron out to center. Gives to Boyd. Boyd loses control of the puck as it's stolen by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick coming the other way. Into the Select zone. Has the puck knocked off her stick. Nice defensive play. Now the Selects come out. Play it ahead for McLean. Hallie Rose McLean lost control of the puck as it was poked off her stick by Dingwell. Now Boyle with it. She gets it ahead. Beaton gets a piece of that puck. No icing. Dingwell back to get it in her own zone. Dingwell working there against McLean. Gets the puck over to Lutley. Lutley will find McInnes. McInnes' pass knocked down by Glenn. Glenn will take possession, play it over to Fitt. Fitt gets it up the wall. Glenn tried, and we are going to get a too many players penalty against the Stars as the player came on before the player went off, and the puck was right there. Are they going to call it? They're not going to call the penalty? I try very hard to be unbiased. But when I see something that, in my mind, clearly is a penalty, the fact that it would have gone in the Select's favor is secondary to the fact that that looked like it was a too many players penalty. But the penalty does not get called. Play is back on with just over 5 minutes remaining in the third period. Here's Hallie Rose McLean. McLean trying to find someone to pass to. Still has the puck as she skates through some white sweaters, gets a shot away. Lowe makes the save. Now Emerson McDonald, excuse me. Has Williams there. Williams plays the puck towards the corner. Dingwell sends it around the wall. Stepping up is LeBlanc. She'll get it back down to the end boards. Picked up by, who is that? Baker? Yes, Baker. Baker gets it ahead. It comes out to center. McIntyre picks up there for the Selects. Lexi McIntyre gets it in across the line. Sent back down the ice by Dingwell. And that will be an icing with 4:22 remaining here in the third period. Selects with the goal by Brooke Williams, her 9th goal, 26th point of the season, her second power play goal on the year, has given the Selects the lead. The goal came with 8:02 remaining in the third period. It is the only scoring we have seen here in this game. First of two back-to-back meetings between these teams. They'll be back at it tomorrow at noon. You can catch that game right here on this exact same website. Go to AO Live tomorrow, and we will have all the action for you. It's one of 3 games on the schedule tomorrow on Petter Sports and Streaming. We'll have the Warewell Bombers at 11. We'll have the Weeks Majors at 1. And we'll have this game at noon. So the games do overlap each other. Alex Terrio will have the call of the Weeks and the Bombers. I will have the call of the Selects game with the Stars. Puck is back in. Dingwell now takes it as Lowe set it up for her. Up to Baker. Baker will dump the puck in. She'll peel off for a change. 3:40 left on the clock. Coming out from behind her own net and carrying the puck ahead is Ailey Glenn. Glenn in across the line. Glenn still with it. Tries to get it to the front for McLean, but the pass was broken up. Now Mullins gets it out to center. Gardner back to Mullins. It goes off her foot. Picked up by Fitt. She'll get it ahead for Dwaron. Kendall Dwaron has some room. Dwaron makes a nice move to get away. Dwaron with a shot. Save made. Rebound is there. McLean with her second chance shot, but Lowe makes yet another save. Now here comes a chance for Chapman. Chapman's got Mullins coming up with her. Chapman tried to get it across for Mullins. The pass goes off the skate of Beaton and into the near side corner. Under 3 minutes left to go here, third period. 1-0 Selects. McDonald at the line. Couldn't hold the puck in. It goes off of a stick and up over the glass and out of play, and we'll get a stoppage. 2:55. All that now separates the Selects from remaining undefeated on this season. Looking to go to 15-0-1. Move into a tie with the Greenfoot Capitals. There's a shot. It ends up hitting Lawler in front of the net. The Selects would still have 2 games in hand on the Capitals, but they'd be tied on 31 points each if the Selects can hold on for another 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Here's Kendall Dwaron with the puck. Dwaron cuts to the outside against Larkin. Dwaron back to the line. Shot is blocked. And we're going to get a penalty against the Stars for roughing. And it appears it's going to be Maya Lawler with 2:26 to go. And this is a huge penalty because the Selects will now be on a power play. Even if they don't score, they'll have the power play until just 26 seconds remain in the game. And if you ask the Selects right now, I'm sure they'd say, just take the 2 minutes off the clock. We'll take a 1-goal lead and 26 seconds left. The one thing the Selects have to do is make sure that they do not give up a shorthanded opportunity. There's McIntyre with a shot, and Lowe makes the save. Mullins tries to chop the puck out of the zone. It's knocked down by LeBlanc. Goes down into the corner. Fitzpatrick battling there. Puck comes out. And that one goes up over the glass and out of play, and we'll get a stoppage with 1:52 left to go here in the third period. .126 left in the power play, 1:52 left to go, third period. 1-0 selects. Beaton, Lutley. Lutley wins the draw. Dingwell fires it around the boards, but Ross will get there in time to keep the puck in the zone. Ross works it down the wall. McLean lets it go all the way down to the corner. Doyle now goes to get it out of the zone. It will come out. Race for the puck. Boyle will get to it first. 1:04 left in the power play. Under 90 seconds left to go in the game, or at least in regulation. Here's Glenn with the puck. Glenn cuts to the outside against Doyle. Gets the puck to Beaton beside the net. Lowe able to find it and cover it up and hang on. 52 seconds left in the power play. 1:18 remaining here in the third period. Northern Subway Selects with the goal by Brooke Williams carry the lead. Can they hold it for 78 more ticks of a clock? Dwaron wins the draw. Comes back to Ross. She plays it down the wall. Now there's a shot save made and another stoppage as Lowe freezes the puck. 43 seconds power play time, 1:09 of playing time in regulation. Stars need to find a way to get a shorthanded opportunity or somehow take advantage of those last 26 seconds that they will be 5-on-5. But they got to finish the kill first. Williams and Chapman to take the face off. Chapman able to win it back to Hunter. Hunter plays it off the wall. Chapman will chip it ahead. Down the ice it goes. No icing because it is a shorthanded situation for the Stars. Mullins working hard there to get there against LeBlanc, but LeBlanc does get possession of the puck. Under a minute left to go. Selects come back out with the power play. Williams across the line. Takes it down to the right wing corner. Stops there, gets tied up by Hunter. 15 seconds left in the power play. 40 seconds left in the game. Puck comes out to center ice. Ross will just back up with it, kill a little bit more time. Now the puck comes to LeBlanc. LeBlanc goes to dump it back in. We're back to 5-on-5. 25 seconds left to go. Hunter with the puck. Stars don't have time to sit around and wait. Chapman goes to play it ahead. It's knocked down by Williams. Now Hunter with the puck. Turns, tries to find a lane, but Boyd is right there to help break everything up. Now McDonald has it near side. She'll play it up the wall for Mullins, but LeBlanc is there to knock the puck off of her stick. 5 seconds left to go, and the Selects will remain undefeated on the regular season as the clock comes to zeros. A 1-0 victory for the Northern Subway Selects against the Eastern Stars this afternoon. What a fantastic hockey game we had for you here today. And we're going to get these two teams again tomorrow at noon. What an incredibly entertaining game this was. Give full credit to both of these teams. They played an incredible hockey game for you today. And all I can think about is the fact that we get to see these teams again in about 18 hours or so. Until then, this is Michael Petter saying may your skates always be sharp. May your shots always hit the top shelf as a couple of Team Atlantic teammates from this past National U18 Championship, Chapman and Burrows, share some special greetings after the game. Our final score once again, Selects 1, Stars 0. Selects improve to 15-0-1 on the season. Stars drop to 12-5. that's going to do it for us here today. I think I started to say this. I'm not sure if I finished it. May your skates always be sharp. May your shots always hit the top shelf. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon and evening.